of day one here at the DreamHack Open, the DreamHack Finals of 2014. Is down here in the bottom right-hand side, playing for Samsung Galaxy, is the reigning DreamHack champion. It's Solar, and is currently, as mentioned, 2-0 in his group. He's looking good, but needs to keep it up. Of course, as good as 2-0 is, it can easily turn into 2-2 if you keep. I mean, if you lose games in a row, lack of focus. Either way, up here to the top left-hand side of King Sejong Station, it's the boss toss. It's MC as the blue Protoss player trying his very hardest here to keep his tournament alive. And so far, has not had a good day here. And we will be cutting these players down to just 12 very soon here. Two players from each group being knocked out. 20 players started, 8 being knocked out, 12 players left for tomorrow in the bracket play where we move to best of 5s.
Oh, big day tomorrow.
8 best of 5s in a row. We'll be narrowing the players down to just 6 tomorrow. So,
yeah, big
awesome
big
stuff
days,
on the
big
way.
plays, man. And we are seeing a drone scout this time. So it looks like we might see an offensive hatchery from Solar, which could do a lot of work here. It's definitely Solar's style. He loves to set the pace, loves to be aggressive. Very, so we got a lot of aggressive Zergs in this lineup here. But he does scout that it is going to be Gateway, maybe? Yeah, so he's going to go for the hatch first. And double hatch before pool here.
yeah, probably here. Looks like MC's trying to get this Nexus first in. And he does squeeze that in just about. So yeah, we're going to see 3 hatch. We're going to see a very greedy opening from both sides
exactly
here.
the same as last game. So, good start here, good start.
You think that MC follows this up with a potential Oracle once again? I
think we could see that again.
It wasn't that successful for him, though.
Yeah, it wasn't, but it did secure the 3rd base.
Yeah.
I feel like, and that's like almost as important. Like, Oracle is good if it does damage, but it can still be useful. So, I don't think it's horrible that it didn't do work. Maybe 2 Oracles was a little too much. But he did have a good follow-up. Something Solar's got to be very careful of this game.
All right, well, Solar has completed all his early economy production. He's going to squeeze out an Overlord very, very soon. And then just think about drones. Maybe a couple of Lings chase his probe around, have a look scouting around. As for the time being, because of the openings here, MC cannot be aggressive. He's going to have to wait quite a while here. And that probe on the other side of the map is going to be important to keep track, as it was in the previous game. That could have turned very nasty if that pylon hadn't have been found. But for the time being here, it's all about, well, really Solar positioning his Overlords here, thinking in what potentially could MC be going for, when is he going to move his Overlords in to get that scout, to find out what MC's up to.
Yeah, we'll find out very, very soon once the Cybercore is finished what exactly MC will be going for. I think on this map specifically, it will be a bit easier to scout the tech than last map, considering we already see the Overlord positions in very, very good positions here.
Yeah, and he's seen both the pylons too, so he knows exactly where structures are going to be planted.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Solar just powering, you know. He's got 3 base, got it going. He just needs to keep an eye out on what the tech is, and then he can react accordingly from there.
Yep, he's sending Zerglings on a scouting mission now. Even though the probe on the other side of the map has returned home, and the Overlord has seen that, MC now needs to start to make his decision here. It's up to him to set the pace of the game. That's how he likes to play StarCraft, and it is now coming up to that choice. He's starting to build up his gas. He can throw down a tech structure very, very shortly here. If he doesn't, he could be looking at that fast 3rd, which of course Solar is going to be looking to keep his eyes on. And for the time being here, the boss toss not making a solid choice yet, and he's starting to, if he was going to make a choice, it's becoming rather late now.
Yeah, he is saving up a lot of gas here. And still no direct choice here, so it's kind of, looks like MC's more determined to get rid of the Overlords before he begins his tech. He really wants to zone the map before he feels confident enough to put them down, perhaps. I don't know, he does have a lot of gas.
Put down 3 gateways here, and it's spotted immediately by Zerglin at the front doors. Despite the Overlord going down, he sees those 3 gateways in from this position.
He sees everything. What a scout. What a Zergling scout there.
And from that, the Roach Warren is placed down. Nice and easy game of StarCraft here. You scout 4 gateways in total. You throw the Roach Warren down.
You just throw a Ling in, and
you throw a Ling in, you scout what's going on.
Out of position. So very nicely done there. No Forge. Only 3 gates so far here. So it looks like MC might be trying to be aggressive here once again. that forward pylon already.
Right, lots of Lings already being built here, and the Roach Warren finishing up.
And there's the Stargate, but it is a bit late this time. Very, very late, actually. So it's going to be interesting to see what MC's going to be making from that. I guess it could be another Oracle, but it's such a late Stargate compared to what it could have been. We could already see Oracles on the map by now. Like, but no, it's going to be the late one.
3 sentries walked in on the other side of the map here, so he hasn't used that aggressive pylon out there yet. And if you think about it, if MC doesn't actually commit to this, and the low drone count and the high unit count here that Solar's producing expecting an attack, you know, could start to work quite heavily into the favor of MC here. Solar did poke forward with another Zergling, by the way, and saw all the sentries and saw the units starting to move down. So, and then sees the third now as well.
Huge swell of Zerglings here. You're going to force out the recall on these Stalkers. Oh no, the Stalkers get away. Not a perfect surround there. And yeah, Solar's going to move up the map here, maybe apply pressure to that third base. And we did see a Forge finish as well, so MC getting +1 now, and that is an Oracle, but it is a late one. Very, very late one.
Well, just pure drones here from Solar. He's got those units out, of course, that he built earlier on, but upon seeing the third base, he hasn't committed to any other units. He's not going to challenge that third. He's going to be happy with just droning up and moving forward to his tech choice here with all 6 gases taken. Hydralisk then, obviously, looking very prominent here to be seen.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. We do see a +1 melee being upgraded. Very, very standard sort of Solar style. He loves to upgrade Zerglings. He loves to be very, very aggressive with Zerglings as well. He's scattered out the third base here. He knows exactly what's up. And here we go. Oracle actually finding some damage. The wonky timing on it actually proved to be very, very good because there was no spores in making. And he gets 6 kills. So you know what?
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all for MC.
Very nice there by MC. And the tech choice is actually going to be the Spire here with all this gas that he's got incoming.
Ooh, I like this choice. I like this a lot considering what we're seeing from this Stargate. We saw an Oracle, and now we're seeing a Void Ray being made. So I don't think MC's really looking to make Phoenix anytime soon, and that is a pretty weird place to put the Spire as well. It will not be scouted as easy unless the Oracle decides to move over it. Oh, very, very important pylon right there as well.
3 Stargates in total, though. Phoenix is being made.
Oh, no.
MC's got, like, no information in this game. I mean, he hasn't really scouted anything, but he's building up towards perfection here.
Okay, MC actually did get to scout off on that Spire the moment it went down. So MC just saw it as it went down. So that is huge.
Oh, this is great for MC, being 1-0 up here with that scout. I'm not even sure if Solar realized he scouted it here.
Yeah, I don't think he does. I don't think he has any idea whatsoever here, considering we see Solar saving so much money for it. And there's 8 mutas, but I mean, 3 Phoenix at a time are being made, plus the flying upgrade.
He's walking into a wall here. He's
walking into a GG, mate, because there is simply no way that these mutas are going to find anything.
MC with a scout there that Solar is not at all expected to have happened here, and this is huge for MC. You know, before this, coming into this series, 0-2 in series overall, and 0-4 maps.
Hold on, Zerg's going to actually scout everything at this point. He's going to see the Phoenix, he's going to see the extra Stargates, he's going to know, okay, I cannot go Mutalisks. Never, ever.
But he's so far behind to actually play from any other angle, though, surely.
Yeah, well, I mean, he does have this 4th base up, though, so he does have 8 gas. He can make a decent transition. He is already making Hydras, plus getting range, getting upgrades. So very, very important here, but at the same time, I think we're going to see Charge Rods being upgraded with these 3 Phoenix being made at a time, and we're going to kind of see what we saw Hero do against Jadon.
19 Hydralisks coming into play. His Zealots squeeze their way to the 4th base, though. These Hydralisks need to pop as the Phoenixes are zoning out the Mutalisks, and these Zealots on the 4th doing a lot of damage here. And the Hydralisk now coming out in good numbers, going to be able to push this back, hopefully. But MC gets a lot of damage done here, and the Void Ray's on that 4th as well. If this 4th base was to be cracked...
Oh, but hold on here. We're seeing a lot of Phoenix go down. I don't think MC was paying attention for a few seconds here, and they're getting very low. He lost so many. He almost lost all the Phoenix. He could just go back into Muta from here if he wanted to, but he probably should not.
Void Ray's pushed back here. Unfortunately, they were targeting down an Extractor, not too much focusing on Hatchery, and Solar is able to push this back. Mortal, Phoenix is still on the way here. The robotics bay's been thrown down. And second
double
robotic
robo
facility
here
as well.
Okay, I like that. I like that. He wants to get Colossi out. He needs to get Colossi out because that is a lot of Hydras.
Yeah.
And I do think we're going to see Solar push the issue here now that he has a composition that's going to deal with what MC has been making.
I mean, what does really MC have at this point? I mean, he's got these Phoenixes. He can pick off stragglers and do a bit of distraction here and there, but an actual army.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of sentries.
Yeah, exactly. And we see a 40 supply lead for Solar at this point. Solar looks like he's going to go through the back door of the natural. And we have seen it do a lot of work if it goes undetected here.
Yeah, MC's got to pull off some really good defense from this position. His Colossus are nowhere near ready. They're only just going to start to come into this game. He's got a few Void Rays. Force fields are going to be crucial. The Photon Overcharge obviously is going to have to be activated here.
Oh, he sees it here. That's a lot of sentries. Look, he's starting to focus down the sentries here. And decent force fields. He's going to lose all his zealots, and that is a lot of Void Rays.
Yeah, and there's not that many Hydralisks here, Moonglade. There's only about 6 left or so.
Yeah, this is not looking good at all. The Phoenix is going to help try and clean this up. There's simply too many roaches. This is looking great for MC.
And he's going to chase and can pick off anything here. Well, actually, he's going to fall back, but 11 more Hydralisks, but we have double Colossus production now. Thermal Lance coming in, the Mothership Core getting restarted after losing it in that fight. And the army currently that we see out from Solar, well, is Hydralisks and Roaches and not too much else. I mean, he's got that Spire, but he can't really use it against 3 Stargates. He's trying to rush up to Hive now for support.
Yeah, I think he's going for Vipers, but I think there's going to be too many Colossi for the Vipers, actually. Like, there's simply just going to be too much at that point. We already see Phoenix are going to help out against Vipers as well, and there's such a huge amount of Void Rays as well. I mean, it's looking so fantastic for MC. He's totaling up. He's making a lot of cannons, which I like so much. He knows he has the composition advantage here. He knows he can just get these Colossi out. Once he's got like maybe 4 or more, he can walk across the map and kill.
And the boss toss here just floating around with these Phoenixes, still checking out this army, sees that, you know, it's weak, it's not very heavily upgraded here, the composition's just incorrect as you've mentioned, and he's getting ready to push out now. Thermal Lance are just about to complete, a lot of Colossus, a lot of Void Rays, still quite a few Force Fields left on these 3 sentries he's got in his army. And the boss toss looking to see if he can close this out 2-0.
Hydra's getting caught out in the middle here. Going to take a lot of damage. And I think this is a perfect engagement for MC. This is exactly where he wants to fight him. Hydra's getting evaporated completely. Nothing Solar can really do here. And I think we could see MC 2-0 Solar at this point.
Absolutely great fight here. Great synergy of all the units together. As long as these Roaches don't get close to those Colossus, MC will continue to march forward. 24 Roaches and 8 Hydralisks are the units that he needs to just scramble together to try to make and mount a defense. But with a pylon so close here and this charge down to this 4th base, MC in prime position to 2-0, the favorite of this group.
Yeah, he's looking so primed to do it as well. No Vipers out. Hive is finished. He's just massing it. He's just making such a huge swell of Roach Hydra, which is so cost inefficient against this. It's critically cost inefficient. It's horrible.
Yeah, 4 Colossus, about 6 or 7 Void Rays in this with so many Zealots and Stalkers underneath. MC wipes the 4th without any troubles whatsoever. He's building a couple of extra units for support here, 5 or so sentries and more Colossus on the way. And MC coming back from almost direct elimination here, being 0-4 in the tournament.
Yeah, he had to win this, but hold on a second. Great flank from Solo. He picks off 1 Colossus, but now there's simply too much here. Everything's getting wiped out. I think we might actually see game. Just perfect positioning from MC once again. Great force fields and great army composition. GG, MC!